Now here's a little technique for deciding on the which qualities you're going to get into the system. You have a range of stakeholders. Here we have only, what have we got, 4, which is a very small number of stakeholders. In a big size system you might have 20 or 30, and trying to reconcile all the different requests can be quite difficult without some means of decision making. So here's a method of decision making. You have all the qualities there, you list them out in the matrix across the columns, and the stakeholders come down the rows. You give each stakeholder $10 or 10 votes, and the stakeholders can spend those votes or that money wherever they want, but they can't have more than $10. No. That way you tend to find out how much each quality matters to each stakeholder, and frequently they don't matter. And by don't matter, I don't mean that it wouldn't matter if it was bad. It's just that you will get this by default. Now, what do you want especially good, or especially fast, or especially maintainable? What has to be better than normal? Now that way, that particular method values each stakeholder the same. Now this is seldom true. Stakeholders are not of equal importance, and you might want either to give more important stakeholders more money, or give them a weight so that their spending is multiplied by the weight, and you add it all up that way. Now in that way you'll generally get 1 or 2 characteristics coming out quite clearly. Having said that, I mean, most of my experience is that 1 or 2 actually come out very close together, and the rest are well down. But this is one way of identifying it, and one way of reasoning about it. As I said, the tendency is to try to want everything, so give every feature the same rating, and this doesn't help at all. So in this case, we've got 6 of them. You've got maybe $10. I can put $2 across or 4 of them, and $1 across the other 2. Not going to help anybody, and in that case that person just basically won't count. So you try to persuade the users that it's better to make their money count. It's better to put a lot of money on one place and less on the others. All right. So that's one way of trying to determine which quality characteristics matter more than the others for this particular system that you're going to do now.